Hello, we're here at Productronica 2015 at the EPP booth. I'm glad to welcome Bjorn Dahle, president of KIC. So maybe you could talk about the new products that you're presenting here at the fair?
Yes, we've actually introduced a number of new technologies, and we've changed our logo to Making Ovens Smarter. And it's about retrofitting intelligence into reflow ovens that will give capabilities that the market is demanding more and more these days, and with Industry 4.0 in terms of process traceability and in terms of being able to change over production lines faster and so forth.
What kind of intelligence are you offering or integrating in your ovens?
One of them is the process optimization, where literally in a reflow oven today there are billions, literally billions of alternative recipes. We will search all of them and pick the one that is most suitable. For example, the one that uses the least amount of electricity and still give you a good profile. And then we have sensors we can embed in the oven that automatically can profile the boards, because historically the reflow oven has been the black box process in the line, and we give visibility and transparency to that. So every single PCB we in real time will measure what the profile is and if that profile is in spec. And then this data can then be sent onto the network, onto the MES system, so they look at that in the context of the entire production line or the entire factory.
Making ovens smarter, what kind of benefits does that offer to the companies?
The most important is reducing production cost. And what I really learned here at this show, which is different from a market like China, is that there's a lot of production line changeover. As we have a more variety of products, the production time gets shorter, but more and more changeover. And you can see factories we go into where the machineries are standing still more time than they're actually running production. So we have the opportunity to, for example, find common recipes so that you can change over an oven instantly, or if that's not possible, minimize that time. So every minute that you can reduce the downtime goes right to the bottom line of a factory.
When we talk about intelligence, then we talk about Industry 4.0 or the Internet of Things, or however you want to call it. And there's always a big discussion if this is just a hype, or is there really a demand of technologies like that. So from your point of view, are the customers demanding this kind of technology?
There is a risk for companies like us that make a lot of sophisticated software and sensor technology to get caught up in our own world. And what we have to keep in mind is what benefit is it for the customer. And the reason I think Industry 4.0 or similar industry trends are really gaining momentum is that it really is aimed for real benefits. And number one is, as I mentioned, reducing production cost. And that becomes more and more important as you have more flexible and frequent production line changeover. We're looking at improving quality in Germany. There's a lot of automotive electronics and other high reliability electronics. More and more of these customers do not accept any rework. And then capabilities like process traceability and ability to share this information via MES, even sometimes with clients. Those are real benefits that help electronic manufacturers become more successful and more profitable, and that's why I think Industry 4.0 will gain momentum.
What kind of target groups or industries are you focusing on?
In the beginning, I think that it's going to be more of the high reliability, like electronic, medical, telecommunication. We see a lot of the high volume people like smartphones. We see a lot of the more complex boards where you have large components, small components, and with tighter process windows. So I think it starts there. But we also see that if you talk to Siemens and others, they're saying that we want Industry 4.0 capabilities and the traceability, and all of our vendors have to have that. And so it goes up and down the whole chain. So even the smaller guys, sooner or later, will need to adopt some of these capabilities and technologies. So this is really here to stay.
What you're saying, is this the trend for the near future that you see over the next couple of years?
Very much so, and not just the next couple of years. And one other reason is that China really has This started in Germany, but China has jumped into this with both feet. They call it Made in China 2025, which shows that they have a 1 decade perspective on it. It's going to take. This is not going to happen next year. It's a journey. It's going to continue for many years. And since China is jumping on it, then I think that this is going to spread worldwide.
Well, it will be very interesting to see how this journey will go on. So thank you very much for it, and I wish you a nice fair. Thank you.
Thank you.